I'm Todd Grisham. The crowd cannot wait to witness this one. We're live at the CompuBox Academy. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali, 6'3" tall, the best to ever do it. He'll face this man. He is Smokin' Joe Frazier. He is the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali. Watch the footwork, watch the hand speed. No one does it like Ali. Smokin' Joe Frazier, Philadelphia's finest in the heavyweight division. There's no one quite like Smokin' Joe.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only three-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smokin' Joe Frazier.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
This is so intimidating. This is no small hall. This is no leisure center. This is one of those arenas where you have to fight or you're going to be found wanting.
And that's the opening bell, round one. This is a high-octane battle. Nice shot with the left. Their trilogy will live forever in boxing lore, but can they add another epic chapter to their story here in this one?
So Ali has proved why he is the man. Ali has proved he's got in there and beat the man that beat him. Now the two gods are fighting each other. This is that fight. Ali knows exactly what he's going to do, but he knows it's not a pushover because Joe Frazier has no respect for him whatsoever.
Joe Frazier shocked Muhammad Ali in their first fight, but then, of course, Ali came back and won their second and third fights. Can Frazier equal things up here in this one? Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. He misses with that jab. Catch and shoot. You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
On to the second round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
And a counter left. Action. No rest for the weary. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You're going to swarm on your case. You know you've got to fight. You've got to hold him. You've got to tie him up. You've got to lean on him when they come in until the referee makes you break off. But keep your hands high because they will keep punching till that referee said stop. Oh, man, you've got to swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Looks like we're going to see an early night here. He is rocked. And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count. Final 10 seconds here. It's probably a round he'd rather forget. big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
Let's get it started in round 3. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle, man. He's got to bluff him.
He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Good counter punching for both these athletes. You don't want to trade shots. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists.
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire. Because someone's going to get hurt, and someone's got to react.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This has been a very competitive round between these two. They exchange punches. He missed with that jab. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Neither one of them want this to go to the judge. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Well, that looked like a flash knockdown here. Let's see if he can get back to his feet. It looks like this one's going to be over. So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
As expected, not a ticket left, ladies and gentlemen. We are sold out at the Grand Theater. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Hi to everybody back home.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson, 5 foot 11 inches tall with a reach of 72.4 inches. And he'll be staring across from the legend himself, Sugar Ray Leonard. 5 foot 9 inches tall with a 70.5 inch reach.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history of this sport. Inducted into the International Hall of Fame in 1990, he fights out of Harlem, New York. Sugar Ray Leonard. He, of course, won world titles in 5 different weight classes, including the undisputed welterweight title. His hometown is Wilmington, North Carolina.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, introducing Sugar Ray Robinson. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters.
If you're a boxing fan, this is what boxing's all about. You can smell it. You can hear it. It's the beat, it's the heat, it's the smoke, it's everything you'd want when you come into a fight.
And there's the bell for round 1. He misses with that jab. Good punch. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. Have you ever... This is not the way he wanted this fight to start. Let's see if he can get out of it. And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over.
One, two, three, four, five.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
They got to pick things up halfway through the round here. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. Caution being thrown to the wind. He just misses with that jab. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump all in the air. And every time you see him, take a big, deep breath. Body in it, be smart, change your angles, go out there and finish him. He's ready.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle him now. He's got to bluff him.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
That counter shot lands. Sugar Ray's in trouble. Sugar Ray is down on the canvas.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again. They both want the knockout. Beautiful counter shot. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Sugar Ray Leonard Days.
Oh, I heard that never, but I saw it.
It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Keep doing what you're doing. You've got to appear. Oh, wait, I love that. I love that. That chest, great. And beautiful. I thought, start with a few body shots in there a little bit.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action. Bell rings and we start the third. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
No rest for the weary. Oh, what a punch. Nice counter punch. The perfect counter lands. Good punch. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punch. Should we be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized? It looks like we're going to see an early night here. He is rocked. And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Well, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Love the response though, got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Mate, he's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump up. Body and head, be smart, change your angle, go out there and finish him. He's ready.
Here we go to the fourth round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Another scoring shot there. There's a counter shot. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a matchmaker.
What a shot! He goes down! So time to go celebrate after another knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
It's a full moon, so look out. We are live outside at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tale of the tape. Here he comes, Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. He'll face this man, Joe Louis. He's 6'2" tall, 181 pounds, one of the best right hands in the business.
I'll always go for reach every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's gonna touch you. But someone that can get in close, that has the power to get up close and personal and break those ribs, get those shots into the body, you gotta look out for that.
Deontay Wilder, he is the Bronze Bomber, fighting out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the former heavyweight champion of the world. Joe Louis, the Brown Bomber, one of the most historically important fighters of all time.
Look at this, these fights are so up for it. Look at that.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. Fighting out of the blue corner, an iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the Brown Bomber, Joe Louis.
Lots of hype as they will fight into the night. We're outdoors for this big main event.
You can hear the noise, you can hear the fans. I've been to many, many fights like this, and it's very, very eerie.
And what I say you must obey. Good luck.
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Good punch. Are we about to witness a massive upset here in round number 1? And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over.
One, two, three, 4, 5.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Joe Louis in trouble. One of the all-time greats, Joe Louis, is down.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
He just misses with that big right hand. Nice counter. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken so far?
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Don't let him get that confidence. This is going to be great round. Now, relax. Now, don't wait to load of air. And every time you see him, take a big, deep breath. Bang, he's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
And there's the bell for round 2. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Beautiful counter punch. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Terrorized them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Good counter left hand there. Either way. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. With avoided control. Oh, and Joe Louis, the Brown Bomber, couldn't take anymore.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in.
The Brown Bomber in some trouble. Good counter punch. They are giving us a high-tempo show. He threw the hook, didn't land. Nice job landing with that right. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. That counter shot lands. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
Shattered on that stone. Don't let him get back into this fight. It's so important now in this first minute. Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Come behind your jab and then let your shot go. Don't let him get back into this fight. Keep smart.
And there's the bell for round 3. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, every twitch.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Not many of the people in the division hit like them. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. Big, heavy shots, and Louis is down.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. One of the all-time greats, Joe Louis, is down.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.